K-U-N-D, Sneed.
Welcome to Analysis Today. I'm Rich Baritone. On Thursday, October 13th, 2022, the Cameron County Courts at Law punted its obligation to protect the public from a clinically diagnosed madman, declaring that Tyree Sneed will only receive time served in jail for beating the living shit out of Lily Garcia. Sneed apparently is being rewarded for both running from justice for 8 years and for being a Sneed. Don't think for a moment that his name and family wasn't a factor in this appalling joke of a decision. It was. Sybil, of course, took to YouTube to brag about this blatant miscarriage of justice, which means Sybil is about to get destroyed yet again right here on Analysis Today. As today's example of Sybil's multiple psychological complications is very short indeed, I will start by playing the audio clip in its entirety, after which I will break down Sybil's flawed logic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the crazy bitch of the United States.
Well, look at all you peons out there who thought that I was lying. Turns out I wasn't lying. Tyree's out and free. No more court dates, no more nothing. So how does that suit you all? Everything you handed over yesterday did not get presented, nor looked at, no nothing. He's out, he's free. No court dates anymore, no fines, no nothing. Time served, like I was saying, and you guys all didn't believe me. And yes, I'm in Texas by him. I put up the proof, flying. And so yeah, you guys lost. Like you always do, you lose. You wanted him to stay locked up, that didn't happen. You wanted him put in the mental health facility, that didn't happen, because he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. You guys need to understand, a lot of shit is for, what do you call that, content. He's completely different in person. And he's fine. We're fine. And we will not be on YouTube. I just made this video to let you know you all lost. Losers. Lost. And we are stronger than ever. We've been having a great 2 days. So it's called Fuck You.
Pitiful. So let's break it down.
Well. Look at all you peons out there who thought that I was lying.
So what precisely is a peon? Well, a peon is a borrowed word from Spanish. It is a noun, and the primary definition of a peon is a Spanish-American day laborer or unskilled farm worker. Using that definition, I can say that there are no day laborers or unskilled farm workers in this audience, and if there are, welcome to the show. Glad to have you. The second definition of peon, especially in South and Southeast Asia, according to the Google Dictionary, is a low-ranking worker such as an attendant, orderly, or assistant. Sybil quit a job at a fish fry joint to travel to Texas to reunite with a dishwasher. Tyree Sneed and Sybil are, by definition, peons. It's off to a bad start, Sybil.
Turns out I wasn't lying. Tyree's out and free. No more court dates, no more nothing. So how does that suit you all? Everything you handed over yesterday did not get presented, nor looked at, no nothing.
With the email drive, I knew from the start that we were shooting rubber bands at the stars, if you will, as the clear proof of Tyree Sneed's mental instability was unfortunately not related to the current case. Sadly, that made these submissions irrelevant to the matter at hand. In addition, these videos were delivered to the judge's staff too late to make any difference in my opinion. The DA's office, on the other hand, had these videos 3 weeks before Tyree Sneed's appearance before the court. Obviously, the videos did nothing to broaden the scope of the proceedings as was hoped. Though this gambit didn't work, it did accomplish two things. The first thing it did was to place proof of Tyree Sneed's mental illnesses before the court and the DA's office, and anyone who helped me in this drive has proof of their submissions. The second thing it does, it increases their accountability for anything Tyree Sneed may do in the near future, as all of this is public and it is my right to make it public. I may make it even more public than YouTube. Anyhow, the judge and the DA's office were alerted as to the danger that Tyree Sneed presents to society, and the court released Sneed anyway. That these videos did not broaden the scope of the proceedings as hoped is not a loss to me or anyone else who participated in the emailing of the court. As previously stated, that the crazy videos were disregarded isn't surprising, as they admittedly had nothing to do with the case. That the Lily Garcia video was disregarded is stunning to me. I digress, as it is said. This situation isn't a loss for myself or anyone else in Sneedville. It is, however, a loss for society at large, as the Cameron County Court put clearing its caseload ahead of helping the mentally ill. It's not surprising at all. The powers that be make larynx-based noises claiming that they care about the victims of mental illness. They don't care, of course, and we have the homeless camps to prove it, which Sybil may be living in very, very soon.
He's out, he's free. No court dates anymore, no fines, no nothing. Time served, like I was saying, and you guys all didn't believe me.
It's not over. It's only just begun to suck. Thank you. But seriously, if Sybil thought its life sucked before, it needs to get ready to go down to the 7th ring, because it's stuck in hell.
And yes, I'm in Texas by him. I put up the proof. Flying.
Quote, I put up the proof lying, end quote. Sybil may have said flying, but still, what the hell? And Sybil is in Brownsville, Texas, on the streets. You can hear the car horns. Get used to it, Sybil. At least the weather suits your clothes, right? And it can always use the old snakeskin to make a quick buck. What the hell? It's done it before, right?
So yeah, you guys lost. Like you always do, you lose.
Again, we didn't lose, as there is no one in this audience that had any real-world consequences at stake related to any of this. Quite the opposite. This audience is very excited, as the storyline is headed to unprecedented, dangerous levels of daft. As a result, there is now a nationwide popcorn shortage. You bitch. Actually, the loser is Sybil. More on that later.
You wanted him to stay locked up. That didn't happen.
Tyree Sneed is out and Sybil cannot escape him. If I were it, I would go to Walmart and buy an Everlast t-shirt. That way Sybil can be the world's first anorexic speed bag. Or should I say, the world's first anorexic punching hag.
You wanted him put in a mental health facility. That didn't happen. And he's fine.
Tyree Sneed is not fine. The hesitation in Sybil's voice tells me that it already knows that nothing has changed, and Sneed is standing right there, making sure the bitch get it right. Though the court didn't act upon it, they still have the evidence of his multiple mental illnesses, and so do I and many others. And you two inbreeds will give us even more evidence. None of this is over, believe me.
There's nothing wrong with him. You guys need to understand, a lot of shit is for, content.
That is the agreed upon lie between Tyree Sneed and Sybil. Of course, none of this is an act. and a competent psychiatrist would tell Sybil as much. So it means to tell us that this was just content.
Bitch, where's my file?
She won't release it.
No, that's not what I said. The file is you calling them, clearing my fucking name on file, recorded. That's the file. Don't try to act stupid. Where is my file? You can make the phone call now. Nope, you don't need to talk here. You need to make the phone call now. Get the phone, dial the fucking people, and talk to them, you pussy.
Try.
No, you didn't try. Now get the fuck on my show. No, you didn't try. You're here talking. How can you be calling if you're talking? Make the phone call now. There's nothing stopping you. Nope, don't talk. Make the phone call, bitch. I want my file. Clear my name, ho. Clear my name, bitch, or I'll make you pussy fuck. Clear my name. Clear my name, pussy. Clear my name, you pussy fuck. Clear my name, bitch. I'm gonna make you clear my name, you stupid hoe.
I can't. They won't.
I already exposed you. Can't, won't, what? Ain't nothing going on. You make a phone call. You explain to them what you're doing is illegal and what you keep doing on this show. You have nothing stopping you. There's no way to talk around that. I'm gonna ask you again, where's my file? You can be making the call right now. Get off of here right now. Make the phone call. Don't talk while I'm talking. Make the phone call. Stop the rain.
Try.
There is no trying. How can you be trying? Answer the question.
They won't release any information to me.
I didn't ask you to release any information. This is the third time you nut fuck you look crazy publicly. I'm asking you to make the phone call.
That was just an act, was it? Sybil is beyond help or sympathy, and it deserves whatever happens to it. It saddens me to say that, but it has also placed itself beyond compassion despite the fact that truly awful things await it. From tragedy comes comedy, right?
He's completely different in person.
No, he isn't completely different in person. Sybil should know that better than anyone.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Get out, but you won't let me get out. You're not letting me. I will if you'll give me a chance. I have to get dressed. I have no pants. I need pants.
They're out here.
You have them wet.
They're out here.
Right, and you're creating a scene because you're fake. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm not gonna be treated like this, bro.
Here's your pants.
I have to have pants. I have to put on my shoes.
I'm gonna yell louder.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
That was as in-person as it gets, and Tyree Sneed seemed the same to me. What about this?
Oh, and hit me in the face. This is what y'all do. All recorded. Yeah, see you in court, honey.
Yep, exactly the same. And the house is a mess, Sybil. It's called a broom. Get one today.
And he's fine. We're fine. And we will not be on YouTube. I just made this video to let you know you all lost. Losers. Lost.
This is a win for Tyree Sneed, and to say anything else is just denial of the situation. Sneed will, of course, fuck it up. Sneed has already released a song which proves that Nimblefuck has learned nothing and hasn't changed at all. The real loser here is Sybil. It's 1,604 miles away from home, spending money it doesn't have to spend, even though it catfished the money from Red Pill to hook up with a dishwasher that has put it in legitimate danger numerous times. Nothing new about any of that, right? Oh, but there is a crucial difference. During the Green Bay saga, all Sybil had to do to establish distance from Tyree Sneed most of the time was to simply go home. In the scenario we are about to enter, Sybil has no escape. There will be no getting away from Tyree Sneed now. It may not be intelligent enough to see it, but Sybil has placed itself completely under the control of Tyree Sneed. Sybil is trapped and chose to take this insane step, indeed risk its very life to spite trolls. You have never seen anything like this before, and you will never see anything like this again.
And we are stronger than ever.
This couple is not stronger than ever. Sybil and Tyree need to find the term volatile relationship. Do not forget that Tyree, Sneed, and Sybil broke up over 25 times while Sneed was in Green Bay. Over 25 times. No less than 3 times during that period, Sybil was in physical danger from Tyree Sneed, only to be saved by the intervention of haters and Daryl, whom Sybil controls through the fulfillment of his sickest sexual fantasies. While the haters aren't going to help it anymore, Daryl may eventually buy a plane ticket back to Wisconsin to escape Tyree Sneed, but Sybil will have to be Daryl's personal toilet in exchange. Speaking only for myself, I'd rather get my ass kicked.
Been having a great 2 days.
It has not had a great 2 days. You can hear the stress in its voice. Sybil is running very hard here. I would suggest that it stop lying, but then it would stop breathing. Stop lying.
So it's called Fuck You.
I would say fuck you, but the living hell Sybil has chosen to subject itself to will say fuck you for all of us every single day it's with Tyree Sneed until Sybil sneaks out of town while Sneed is at work. If it's lucky. That is how it's going to end for Sybil. A final thought. Is Sybil trying to commit suicide by Tyree Sneed? It seems to be. Suicides are anonymous. Murder victims get on TV. I'm just saying. This has been Analysis Today on Negative 43 KUNT TV. I'm Rich Baritone, and I'll talk to you.